This is an on-demand video for combining the Google Docs presentation as well as phone conferencing. Now on the presentation side, once you have your slides prepared and ready to start the presentation, you come over here to the Start Presentation and you click on that. And that brings up your presentation in full screen. You can also press F11 to increase the screen size. So in this case, I'm the host, I'm the presenter. I'm currently presenting this document with a few clicks, and I have been communicating with someone. Now let's take a look to see what it looks like on the presenter side. Okay, this is a sample email where if someone is presenting or about to conduct a meeting, they can invite someone to join the presentation by doing so, or by doing it via this email message. So here's a sample. The user is a bogus account that we have called test. And as you can see, it has some information here about when the meeting is, and it's encouraging everybody to use the conference call number and access code. And more importantly, it has this link in blue on this particular screen that once they click on that, the presentation will display. So let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, after clicking on that, this screen comes up, and it's actually the presentation that I'm joining. Now, if you notice over here to the right, we have something that says Presenter View Slide 1. That means the presenter has started the presentation, and there's a hyperlink there that says Follow the Presenter. You want to click on that, so let's go ahead and click on that. And once you click on that, the screen now looks like this, where it says you are following the presenter at this point. And by this time I've already communicated where Steve said, "Hey Tess," which is a pretend username here. "Thanks for joining the conference, blah blah blah." And while you wait, you can click play on the music video. And then the Tess account here says, "Thanks, I like the song." So what's he talking about? Well, down here, this is an example where on this slide, it's the very first slide of the presentation. So what's happening is the presenter's waiting for people to join the conference, both online as well as maybe by the telephone via the conference call. There's a lot of information on the slide that's important. 1, what is the topic? We now know what the topic is. 2, there's suggestions about how to join the conference call, the phone number and the access code. And 3, while we wait, somebody can click on this music video and listen to it. So let's do that. So this is an example how while they're waiting for the meeting to start remotely by telephone as well as by the presenting software here, they can just wait and hang out. Alright, so let's go ahead and stop this from playing by clicking on stop. Okay, now at this point you're waiting for the presenter to start the meeting. So over here, as a reminder, it says you are following the presenter. So over here is the presenter computer. Okay, so now, in fact, it even says here you are presenting. Okay, so now what happens is if the presenter clicks on the slide to advance, you'll see over here it advanced the slide on this computer without the user doing anything. It's gone to the next slide. Okay, now let's go ahead and join the auto conference, and what we'll do is I will go back a slide here. Okay, I've gone back to the slide, and that's back to the first slide. So now let's pretend that we're waiting and we ourselves want to join the conference. So let's try that. Okay, as the presenter, I want to initiate the phone conference as well. So I'll use my cell phone to do that. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and dial the number and join.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please enter your conference access code followed by the pound key.
This is where
menu will repeat.
This is where I enter the access code.
You entered 56635 8. If this is correct, press 1. To re-enter, options have now changed. At any time, press *4 for conference instructions.
Okay, now let's pretend that I'm miles away and I want to join this conference. So I myself will dial the same number.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please enter your conference access code followed by the pound key. This menu will repeat.
So now I enter the access code.
You entered 56635 8. If this is correct, press 1. To re-enter your access code, there are 1 other callers on the call. Conference options have now changed. At any time, press *4 for conference instructions. Please announce yourself.
Steve Webster. Okay, we had some feedback there. But basically, you announce yourself and join the conference. So now we can have conference calling and follow the presenter. Okay, so without hitting the keyboard, I'll use the presenter computer here, and I'll click away. But if you watch over here, the slides will change automatically without doing anything to this keyboard and mouse. That's because the presenter is driving this. So imagine you talking on the phone to the presenter, you're asking questions, you're reading the slides, you see the picture, you hear the voice, and we're conducting meetings from afar. So this concludes this portion of the video.